My name is Angela Stringer. I'm the Executive Director of the Cancer Association of Anderson. I've been here for 6 years, and I oversee all the operations and the services that we provide to the community. In 2003, a group of very concerned citizens, one who was a survivor, and 2 oncology doctors and people in the community came together realizing that there were people who were falling through the cracks in Anderson and weren't able to get the help that they needed. So they wanted to start a local organization that would reach out to local citizens throughout Anderson County and help them get to their appointment through providing transportation or mileage reimbursement. And if they needed to go out of state, they would provide a stipend to help them get there and to help with prescription medication and some of the other services that they needed. To summarize the mission of the Cancer Association is pretty easy, and that is to lessen the burden on Anderson County residents who are battling cancer. The Cancer Association of Anderson serves Anderson County. We serve patients who are in active treatment and survivors, but they have to live in Anderson County. The Cancer Association of Anderson provides financial as well as emotional and physical assistance to patients who are battling cancer throughout Anderson County. We provide financial assistance in the form of mileage reimbursement, stipends to get to out-of-state treatment. We provide medical assistance for equipment. We pay for that equipment such as shower chairs, wheelchairs, other equipment that they may need, walkers, hospital beds, anything like that. We also provide nutritional assistance for things such as Boost and Ensure to help patients get the nutrition they need when they're going through treatment. We provide other things such as wigs, hats, mastectomy bras, prosthesis, anything that a patient needs while they're going through treatment. However, we do not pay for chemo drugs. We wouldn't be in business very long if we did that. But we pay for any other prescriptions that patients need to help them get through treatment, whether it's pain, nausea, antibiotics, things like that. Our biggest challenges right now are the fact that a lot of people confuse the Cancer Association of Anderson, which is a local charity, with the bigger national charities such as American Cancer Society. We get no funding from American Cancer Society or from any Relay for Life events. I like to tell people that we're the boots on the ground. I'd love to be worked out of a job if they came up with a cure for cancer through research. That would be phenomenal. And American Cancer Society does a great job of researching. But until that day comes, the Cancer Association of Anderson is the boots on the ground to work with and stand alongside patients who are battling cancer. We're a family here at the Cancer Association of Anderson, and everyone that walks through our doors we embrace. A lot of times that means that we do whatever they need. We help them in any way we can, and we become attached to them. We have several patients that jump to mind. One young lady came in, I had no idea. She came in she had done a fundraiser for us about a year ago, and her first name was Brooke, and she's 17 now. When she came in, she said, "I have a background here." And I said, "You do?" She said, "Yes, I wanted to raise money because you guys helped me." And I said, "We did?" She said, "Yes, I was very young and was diagnosed with cancer. My mom came here and you guys helped her get me back and forth to treatment. She was a single mother with Brooke as her daughter, dealing with the ravages of cancer. And she said, you helped my mom and I'm here today because of that." It made my day. Just seeing those stories like that. We have a beautiful lady who recently lost her battle to cancer, but she for years provided 90% of our prayer shawls. She did all the knitting and everything and loved the Cancer Association because the Cancer Association was there for her. There's so many stories like that in our community of people who've been touched by the things that the Cancer Association does. And even more so than the financial, a lot of times, like in my story, it was just the emotional support. I came into the Cancer Association less than an hour after I found out that I had been diagnosed with cancer. Hearing those words, there's no way to put into words what you feel when someone says to you, "Ms. Stringer, you have cancer." Everything goes through your mind, the finiteness of, your life. And when we walked in, it was my husband, myself, and my mother, and we sat down in front of the desk, and the sweet lady who was here at the time said to us, "We're here for you. We're going to walk through this journey with you." And I can't even describe the peace that came over me knowing, I've got somebody to walk alongside me and they understand what I don't. When I don't understand the terminology, because you get all these phrases thrown at you, you've never heard before. It's like a different language. And you have to decipher that, and you're hearing, I like to tell people it's the Peanuts voice of the adults. Womp, 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 womp. That's all you hear, because you can't take it all in. And the peace that came from knowing that someone was there to help me decipher that and help me know what I needed to do from that point on was just unbelievable. At the end of the day, when I go home, I know that I made a difference. It may have been in 4 people's lives, it may have been in 1 person's life, or I may not have seen it that day, but I have the assurance that someone who needed us walked through these doors and we were here. A lot of times I don't necessarily see every patient that comes through. We have a few staff that welcome them in, so I may not see them right up front. But I hear the stories if I don't, and I know that at some point somebody may have needed something that we were able to provide. And even if I'm out speaking or doing book work or any of the jobs that I have to do to keep this place going, I know that someone has been touched. And when I see the numbers of the people that come through here, I know it gives me satisfaction to know that something that I'm able to do every day is making a difference in one person's life, and then that one person can share their story with other people. And this place is a shining light throughout the community of help. Anyone that'd like to get involved or needs our help can call our office number. It's 864-222-3500, or they can go to our website, www.caanderson.org, and you can find out the many ways that you can be involved here, whether you're a patient needing our services, or whether you're someone that would just love to come in and water the plants, or sweep the floor, or file, or answer the phone. No matter what you want to do, we have a job here for you. And as I tell some of my friends, and some of our volunteers already know, don't tell me you want to volunteer if you don't mean it, because we will definitely put you to work. And I can tell you that you will find satisfaction in no matter what you do here, because you will be here surrounded by people who come in and out of our doors who have a need, whether it's emotional, physical, or financial. And you'll be able to be a part of meeting those needs. And that is what life's all about to me, is giving back.